everybody, it's Kristin Quinn of Misadventures and Mommyhood, and today I am here in beautiful Agawam, Massachusetts with a team of Safety First, and we're here to promote the Air Protect Tour and ultimately to increase car seat safety awareness. Now, everybody following at home also has a chance to win a brand new car seat. All you have to do is engage with us on social media, tell us what you like about the tour, ask questions, maybe you have Safety First product at home that you want to talk to us about. All you need to do is use the Air Protect Tour hashtag. You can see we have a live board here of everybody engaging with us. So hopefully you can make this board. Now let's head into the Safety First booth. And the car seat that Safety First is giving away is called the Ultramax. Now the Ultramax is exclusively available at bru.com. It's on pre-sale, so it's brand new. You guys are hearing it here first. And it's really a great car seat. I've been kind of playing around with it all day today. And Melanie is here today in the booth to kind of walk you through why this car seat is one of the safest you could buy on the market.
Yeah, so this is our Ultramax Air 360. It's been crash tested from every angle. It has 6 layers of safety, 360 Protect. Some of our key features are Air Protect, side impact. It features a G-cell technology, which is actually found in race cars. And it has a steel reinforced frame, so it's super safe for your children.
Awesome, sounds great. Thank you so much, Melanie. So hopefully you guys use that hashtag Air Protect Tour and you could be shipped an Ultramax car seat. Woohoo, I hope you win. Let's keep walking on down. If you're at the tour today, you can see this giant TV that I would really love in my basement. It is showcasing actual employees from Safety First. Now these people put their heart and soul into designing products that are safe for kids. Really, most of them are parents themselves. They take such care and such pride in the products that Safety First manufactures. If you're not here at the tour, you can actually see this video on Safety First YouTube page, and make sure you watch it. It's really quite heartfelt. All right, and here's a fun section of the tour. Giveaways. If you're here, definitely stop by the table. We have a Safety First employee here giving away a ton of fun stuff. T-shirts, water bottles. Oh my goodness.
Someone's going to give something away?
Yes, someone's going to win right now.
Ready?
Oh, I love
Here,
this part.
pick this one.
Ooh,
Woo!
nice.
All right, so the winner is 79635394.
I'm not going to repeat that because that's a lot of numbers. Oh, congratulations. Come on down.
Yeah.
Get your Safety First product. And remember, you can absolutely win things at home as well. All you have to do is use the hashtag Air Protect Tour, engage with us on social media, and you could be entered to win the Ultramax. So let's head on down now. As you can see, it's extremely warm out today. We've got kids playing in the water park, which I ultimately might be jumping through myself because I am sweating in all black. And we've got people here playing lawn games. It's really going to be a fun day here with Safety First and all the other vendors that have come out to Agawam today. So now we're heading over to talk with a man named Daniel Diaz. Daniel Diaz has worked for Safety First for a really long time. He's actually a car seat technician, and we're just going to talk to him a little bit about why it's important to have your car seat not only installed properly, but to come to events like this to make sure that your car seat has remained installed properly. So let's see. I need to look for my car. Do we see my car anywhere? Let's keep walking this way. I'm really excited because it's actually my own car, my Tahoe, being checked, and I personally have the Grow and Go car seat from Safety First. Daniel Diaz. Do we see him? Daniel. Maybe he took my car and went away with it. Well, anyway, let's head back here. This is the car seat station where inspection is happening. We've got a bunch of different technicians here. I'm hoping my car seat... Oh, here comes Daniel now. Hello, Daniel.
Hey, Kristin, how are you today?
Good to see you again.
Good seeing you.
I already kind of did your introduction, but we wanted to just chat with the people at home and talk a little bit maybe with you about why it's important to have your car seat inspected, and also to come to events like this to ensure that inspection is properly placed all throughout.
Well, it's a great question because, you know all too well, parents are overwhelmed with tons of parental decisions. They're constantly making this decision, changing to that mode. Car seats get so overwhelming because when you take it out of the box, there's a latch belt. You can use a seat belt. There's a tether belt. So you want to use everything that comes out of the box, but not everything out of the box is used in every installation. It really comes down to how it installs into your vehicle. Most importantly, the weight and height of your child for the car seat that you're using. So definitely by coming by to a car seat event, they educate you on your car seat. They can tell you how to get it into your vehicle correctly. But let's also talk about expiration dates.
Right.
Different manufacturers, different products, they expire at different times. So coming to a car seat check event, you have a technician who's experienced to find all the labels, educate you where to get the labels, and let's say you forgot to register it, we can do that here on site as well.
That's great. Now, if you have a child with you, could you actually place the child in the car seat and make sure that the harness belt is correctly, in the right position? Because that's always one of my biggest fears.
Absolutely, and we prefer that you bring your child with you.
Okay.
Because what better way to educate you on your harness than with your child right there?
Right.
Because they're changing and growing every day, we can now prepare you for the next steps coming down the road.
Perfect.
Which one of the biggest things is going to be, okay, when do I take them out of a 5-point harness and get them into that seatbelt? So again, it's making sure those harnesses are correct, but it's so much easier with your child here.
Love it. Now, rumor has it you're going to ultimately check my car seat in my car. Is that true?
That is absolutely
thank
correct.
Goodness, people. Yes.
To be honest with you, I want to definitely do it correctly.
Yep.
The average car seat install takes about 40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So what we're
We
going to
don't
do
have that kind of time, folks.
So what we're going to do right now is, why don't we walk over there and
Okay.
just look a couple of basic things.
Great.
So that way, when you are looking at your vehicle, you better know what you're looking for.
Totally. Great. That sounds great. And I know just on my own blog, I have a lot of moms that write in because I, work with Safety First often. And Danielle is always my go-to whenever there's a question because he has been thoroughly trained as a car seat expert. So it's so nice to have him here with us today. Now, don't judge me for my messy car, okay?
Oh, you mean because you're a realistic mom and
Yes.
you're on the move and
Exactly. Thank you.
you've got activities and you've got
Exactly.
appointments
And we've got snacks.
and snacks.
And the occasional throw up.
So
Yeah.
what we're going to do is take a quick look at your car over here.
Okay, great.
And forgive me, but for the greater good of child passenger safety, I stole your keys so we could get
Oh,
into it.
that's great. How did he get my keys?
So what we're doing here is taking a look at the car seat. Number one thing you want to do is check for movement. You want no more than 1 inch of movement front to back or side to side, because checking at the belt path is what tells us about that movement. If I grab the car seat somewhere else, it looks like there's tons of movement on the car seat, and Kristen's shaking her head.
Oh
She's
my
like, oh my gosh, I thought
goodness.
it was tight. It is tight because,
Okay.
again, I'm checking at the belt path, which kudos, Mom.
Oh,
Zero movement.
All right, guys. Did you hear that?
Zero movement.
Nice,
That's
thank you.
very impressive.
Woohoo!
The other thing, of course, briefly, we spoke about harnessing. This harness, because it's forward facing, you want it at the shoulder or above the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Where rear facing, it's at the shoulder or below the shoulder.
Okay.
Which gets super confusing because it's like, all right, you just contradicted yourself. That's because of crash forces. So the way a car seat's designed to mitigate crash energy is to spread crash forces over a wider part of the body. So forward facing, you can understand the crash dynamics a little bit different than when they're rear facing.
Okay.
Rear facing, it's usually the back that's taking the brunt of the spread of force against the shell of the car seat.
Okay.
Forward facing, it's your 5-point harness, which is distributing that crash load over the body to mitigate crash energy.
Got it. Cool. That's interesting.
So you already, briefly talked about that. These headrests, they're fantastic because when you have an additional headrest, it's giving additional side impact protection for your child. And most importantly, when they fall asleep in the car.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
You're going to say exactly what I always tell people. Those air protect. I'm so glad they're safe. Granted, they are the best pillows. The
Yeah.
best.
And
Kids fall asleep right on them.
yeah, and in addition to be comfy, this is an additional layer of side impact protection that other car seats without air, they don't
They
have.
don't have, right.
Because again, the Air Protect technology, it slows down the body in the third phase of a crash.
Wow.
And that third phase of a crash is your internal body parts crashing up against your rib cage, your skull, you know, the brain's going to be swishing around and hitting the bones, that if you can slow the body down, your body can react to the crash forces and collision just a little bit better.
Great.
So in addition to comfort, they add, you know, milliseconds to the ride through of the third phase of a collision.
Great. Can you talk a little bit about, you know, rear facing and front facing? I get this question a lot. What's a good weight to turn your baby around to front facing?
Best answer is the maximum height and weight limit of your car seat.
Okay.
So today when parents are shopping around for car seats, they are looking for high weight harnesses. They're trying to look for something that's going to keep them rear facing as long as possible.
Okay.
The best way is to go by the specifications on the car seat that you are using.
Okay.
So as you're reading all the different labels out on the shelves of car seats, you know, forgive me, but guys, they kind of want the interior color to match the vehicle, where mom's doing a little bit more homework and they want to make sure it's maximum weight and height.
Right.
And dads do the same thing.
Oh yeah,
you know?
no, dads get very involved with car seats for sure.
Absolutely. So again, it really depends on the car seat that you're using, but I always try to recommend a car seat with a high weight limit, a high harness limit.
Okay.
You know, so the weight and height is what's driving your decision for rear facing and forward facing.
And the Grow and Go, I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me, goes up to 100 pounds.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Like you know, my mother-in-law could sit in it because she's about 100 pounds soaking wet.
If she's petite enough and
She's
falls
petite
within
enough.
the height spec of the car seat.
Cool. That's a lot of weight. That's great.
Yeah, so from 5 to 100 pounds. And at that 100-pound mode for this car seat, you are using the internal harness up to 65 pounds or to the maximum height limit of the car seat here. And then you're using it as a belt positioning booster by removing the internal harness. And guys, please pretend like we removed the internal harness. This seat belt
Right, because you never want to use
goes right
it double.
over your child, and then you buckle it in.
Try to get past the crumbs.
And I'm actually going to pretend that I buckled it because it's properly installed and I don't want to mess with that belt path. But these shoulder height limits, you know, they're always digging into the neck. Well, this one does have an adjustment here in the shoulder.
Oh,
So
look at
when
that.
you pop this out, you simply slide it into the shoulder harness height,
Well, that's handy.
and you can see that it keeps it
Yeah.
below the shoulder, so it's keeping it off the neck.
Great.
Another nice little feature, because you know it has an adjustable headrest. See how the shoulder
grows
height,
like
it
the
goes
child's.
up and down.
Yeah, great.
So you don't have to reposition this. You simply can feed it, and with the headrest, it's always going to line up to your child correctly.
Awesome.
But that's a big step when you graduate to a seatbelt.
I know.
Yeah, you know,
I'm kind
it's-
of dreading it.
I can
It
understand
means
that,
they're
Mom.
growing up. Can
Well-
they stop doing that, Daniel? Do you have a magic recipe? Just make them stop growing up, you know?
I do not.
I like them little.
I do not have a magic recipe for that, but I do recommend staying active in the community because, for example, I'm an uncle,
Oh, yeah.
and one of my ways of, you know, kind of doing good for the next generation of children, it's being involved in child passenger safety.
Absolutely,
As
yeah.
a certified car seat instructor, I not only get the benefit of doing car seat events, but educating other technicians as well is a huge benefit that I have. And because of that, I get to see lots of babies. I
Yep.
get to do lots of harnessing. So there's a way to still get that baby need out of the way while
it.
your little one grows up.
I love it. Well, Daniel, thank you so much. Let me come around the car. You've been wonderful.
Oh,
Hugs
my
to
pleasure.
you.
Thank you,
for
guys.
making sure my little ones are safe.
No, and I appreciate you guys coming by.
Absolutely. Okay, great. Say goodbye to Daniel, everybody.
Bye, guys.
We're going to continue along now. How cool is that? It's just so great. Safety First has these on-staff car seat expert technicians that not only know everything you need to know about car seat safety, but they're also just so in tune with babies and kids and parenting. And you heard him talk about having, you know, his own nieces and nephews. I just think it's such a great thing to have at Safety First. So now we are going to continue to walk back over to the Safety First booth. So is everybody at home hopefully engaging on social media, because every time you use the hashtag AirProtectTour, there's a better chance you can win the Ultramax car seat. Now, I love my Grow and Go. I think it's a great car seat. I use it with my almost 3-year-old all the time, but man, that Ultramax would be nice too, wouldn't it? So you can see here, there's a lot of people starting to arrive. It's also National Night Out here in Agawam. And what's interesting is we are going to talk to an Allstate representative. So Allstate, when you think about that, they're also a company that, you know, cares deeply about safety and family safety. So it seems like such a great partnership to kind of work with Safety First, that they, you know, both companies feel very strongly about safety. So I'd love to right now kind of introduce you to two representatives locally from Agawam, from Allstate. So come on with me.
No, not 28.
Hello,
Hi,
how are you? I'm Kristin.
I'm Nick Dodona.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kristin. We're live here on Facebook, so excuse us everybody for just a minute. And we just wanted to kind of chat with you guys. Tell us a little bit about why you partnered with Safety First and what your mission is here.
So Allstate's big role is they want agents, their faces out in the community. And that's why we're here today. Safety First is all about education. That's the same thing as Allstate. We really follow the trusted advisor model, which is why we're out in the community and doing everything that we can.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are the good hands people, right? And a big part of that is making sure people are safe. You know, make sure our little kids are safe. So anything that we can do to help our local community, make sure they're safe, that's what we're here for.
Great, and as you can see, people are entering raffles here too, or free stuff being given away everywhere. Nice to meet you both. Thanks for chatting with us. All right. Oh, you guys, I almost forgot to tell you. This is really cool. Safety First is also giving away a tiny house. How great would it be to own your own tiny house? You can actually enter and learn all about the promo by going to www.safetyfirstpromo.com. That's Safety First 1ST. And in addition to giving away the tiny house, they're giving away a bunch of other prizes with the promo. So definitely check that out. Okay, we've come to the end and I've been so excited about this. Behind me, you might see the biggest car seat you have ever seen in your life. I know it's the biggest car seat I've ever seen. Now, this is to scale. So if you actually shrunk this down to the actual car seat, it would be the exact same product that you saw in my car. So the fabrics are the same, super soft, and everything about it is the same, and it's also the perfect photo opportunity. So, ooh, there's even a stool here. You know how I told you how it was so comfortable for my kids to just kind of take a nap? Ooh, I think I might just take a nap myself. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, goodness. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, #AirProtectTour. Good luck. Hope you win.